Camouflage is super important for animals because it helps them survive in their environment. Animals use camouflage to blend into their surroundings, making it harder for predators and/or prey to spot them. One of the most well-known forms of camouflage in the animal kingdom is the chameleon, which will change color to match leaves and branches. Some animals use camouflage to protect themselves from harsh weather conditions. The white fur of a polar bear not only helps it blend into the snowy environment, but it also provides insulation against the cold. In some species, camouflage plays a role in mating. Males use camouflage to hide from rivals or to sneak up on females without being noticed. Animals that live in specific habitats often develop camouflage that helps them survive in those particular environments. Desert animals might have sand-blended colored fur to blend in with the arid landscape. Overall, camouflage is a crucial adaptation for animals to develop. It enhances an animal's ability to survive and thrive in its habitat. These crabs live in the rocky tide pools off the California coast. And for a delicious crab, it's a very dangerous place. So they camouflage, using things at hand found in their environment. This kelp crab is seen trimming pieces of red kelp and putting it in its Velcro-like hairs that allow these things to stick to its head. They're the most fashionable crabs in the Pacific. They don't just use plants and coral to hide. They can also be seen using sea anemones to act as defense, allowing these crabs to now sting predators. Everyone is familiar with this big cat, but a lot of people might wonder why it's orange. In an environment filled with green and brown, why would a top predator be a bright color? This is completely intentional by the tiger. It's excellent camouflage for their prey, like deer and wild boar, which can't see red. To these animals, the orange of the tiger blends into the green of the forest environment. Humans have trichromatic vision, meaning we can see all three primary colors: red, green, blue, or cyan, yellow, magenta, depending on who you ask. I'm team cyan, magenta, yellow. Most prey animals like deer and wild boar can only see green and blue. They can't see red. I think the tiger is an example of a perfect camouflage. This is one of the smallest species of seahorse, usually smaller than a paperclip. Camouflage is critical to their survival because they're so fragile and small. They must find the perfect place to hide or they'll die. This is the pygmy seahorse. Most of these pygmy seahorses make their home in coral fans, which is a type of coral, and whatever species is usually the color of coral. So the orange pygmy seahorse is in the orange fans, and the purple is in the purple fans, and so forth. But a very interesting thing is that if an orange pygmy seahorse has babies, and those babies find a purple sea fan, those orange babies will then turn purple. And this is because they'll grow calcified kind of bumps on them called tubercles, and it matches the color of whatever sea fan is in their environment at that time. And in true seahorse nature, the male is the one that carries the babies and fertilizes them and gives birth to the babies. Proud dads of nature moment. And if there's any branch of animals that have perfected camouflage, it would be insects. The giant Malaysian leaf insect looks exactly like a leaf. It has brown spots, the little veins that you would see on a leaf. It has everything that a leaf has, and it does this to hide from birds. Ingenious. Another famous camouflaging insect is the stick bug. There's stick bugs all over the world. This one on screen is the giant Indian walking stick, and they're huge and they look like sticks. There's nothing much else to say, but you look exactly like a stick. Like, your name is stick bug. We named them stick bugs because that's what they look like. Stick bugs. They look like a stick. Another well-known animal that uses camouflage is the cheetah. In the dry grasslands of Africa, the cheetah uses its spotted fur to blend into the blades of grass, breaking up its outline, making it harder for prey to distinguish where this cheetah is at. This type of camouflage is very popular in the animal kingdom. You can see it on baby deers, cheetahs, of course. It just breaks up the outline when they're in the grass, so the predator or the prey has a harder time seeing them. Baby cheetahs also have the coat that appears to look like a honey badger, which leads animals to not fuck with them because you don't fuck with a honey badger. We remember that video? Don't fuck with the honey badger. Honey badger don't give no fuck.
It's pretty badass. The honey badger has been referred to by the Guinness Book of World Records as the most fearless animal in all of the animal kingdom. It really doesn't give a shit. If it's hungry, it's hungry. Ew, what's that in its mouth? Oh, it's got a cobra? Oh, it runs backwards? Now watch this. Look, a snake's up in the tree. Honey badger don't care. Honey badger don't give a shit. It just takes what it wants. The honey badger is really pretty badass. They have no regard for any other animal whatsoever.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.